Please give a huge welcome to Charlie Shanks. And receiving from Westmeath, he's going for 4 in a row. He's the current reigning champion. You please give a huge welcome to Robbie McCarthy. And our referee for today's game will be from the St. Joseph's Club in Wexford. It's Gavin Buggy. But before we hand it over to Gavin, we're going to ask Johnny Sherlock from the Kingscourt Club to sing Our on the Veen. So we'd ask you to be upstanding, please, for Our on the Veen. Thank you.
Buin the slew, Arthin the Runnicun, Fewood Veser, Shanchir Shinchar Fasta, Niagfar, Funchiron Nothing Throne. Anach the hands of Arnabwil, Le Gandargil, Hun Bosch no sin, Le Gunny's Grave, Veloch Nabeler, Shotlif Connie, Aron Navi.
Ready to go, guys? Okay, and we're ready to go here for the 2017 All-Ireland Men's Senior Final, sponsored by O'Neill's. It's a 3 in a row repeat final here. Charlie Shanks serving from Armagh,
right, lads.
And receiving our reigning champion
So
Robbie McCarthy from Westmeath.
21 aces. And if it's one game all, whoever has the most aces.
Joining me here commentating, I've Ty Carroll,
Charlie
our intermediate singles champion this year.
Good to be with you, Cormac, boy. Good to
play ball.
Good to be here. With Charlie here in his 6th final. He's been here and just hasn't got over the winning line. Famously, 3 years ago he was on the winning line, and Robbie McCarthy had that epic comeback, which he seems to be the master of the comeback lately.
Especially after last week's performance against Martin.
1-0.
What was it, down 2013?
2013, and just threw caution to wind and came back. Never say die attitude.
I wonder will it be a repeat today.
We'll see, unless Shanks pulled something out special, because McCarthy in all of their recent meetings has been just a step above.
Especially at last year's final.
0 play 1 even.
That's a good shot.
Perfect serve and shoot technique.
Mark.
Robbie up around the front court, just his lovely soft hands, directing it into the corners.
That's a good serve.
Little paddle feathered shots again.
He just has some pair of hands in there. So.
Roll out.
It's a great start from McCarthy.
Point. 2 play 1.
That's another good serve.
Just across the service line, inch perfect.
It's a lovely pass shot from
Brilliant.
Shanks. It's a good start so far to the match.
Some good shots all around.
1 in, 2 out.
It's a
1
short
short
ball.
ball, second serve.
Shanks slowing it down here. He's just very methodical. He knows what he's doing. He's going to just try and slow it down and break any bit of momentum that Robbie gets.
Mark.
Back all square.
Just together at 2. One short ball, second serve.
Robbie with his big underarm 60-30 stroke there. Can mix it up in both courts. Of course, the reigning champion 60-30 as well.
Shot.
Robbie re-kill.
Nice thumb shot from Shanks.
See Shanks here, just taking that extra 5-10 seconds here at each serve. Just going to think about it and not rush into it. You know,
3, play 2.
considerably the older player here, so he knows if it goes to a long game, it's going to be harder on his body. So he's going to take his
Especially in
time.
the heat in the court.
Yeah, it's very hot. The heating's on, the fan on, just trying to keep the courts as dry as possible. Ball's moving really fast around the court in that heat, but it does make it extremely difficult on the players too.
But in fairness to the courts, they've held up all day. There's been, what, 4 games on already?
Yeah,
4, play 2.
this is the 5th match now. Added to yesterday's matches as well.
1 sharp ball.
Shanks lucky
Second
there not
serve.
to skip that in. So already this is looking like a competitive fixture, just
That's
as we
a great
wanted
shot.
to see. Brilliant shot.
Great fist pass shot on the left.
Point.
It was almost like a one-wall shot. He came right over the top of the ball and powered
Bring
it
the
down the
lines,
side.
lads. At 5, play 2.
Shanks takes another lead.
And another setup here for the Ulster man.
Whoa.
She takes bottom break. Robbie's looking at this here as being a skid, I think, or something. I'm not just sure.
6, play 2.
Or was it the shot coming up? Doesn't really matter what it was anyway. Nothing given.
I think it was the right call though, to be honest.
Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong anywhere. Gavin Buggy isn't going to be thrown off it anyway. Well used to ref for these big
And he's got a
occasions.
tough job. That's
Just,
another great shot. Come on, Rob.
just need to.
Out. That's a replay.
Replay.
Home run.
Six, play 2.
Shanks slowing it down again.
See whether Gavin picks up on it. You're allowed 10 seconds to get the ball, 10 seconds to serve. But I think he's just.
Taking the exact 10 seconds.
Yeah, he hasn't measured. He knows what he's
That's a
doing.
good get. Off the back wall a bit too much.
Big setup.
Big setup. Oh,
Nice. Good power shot.
good spin on that ball.
Point.
Shanks is a kind of an unorthodox swing and stroke at the ball. He gets down so
Seven,
low for
play
such a
2.
big man.
He puts like a weird sidearm whip on
Football.
Foot forward
Front
there. It's the
line.
right call.
Second
and then
serve.
you've got Robbie, you know, he's got just natural, silky, smooth shots and little dump shots.
it. He probably has the best hands in the game, Robbie.
Yeah, he's got all the strokes, all the thinking, and then you got the likes of Killian. He's got such great strokes as well, but he's such athleticism. That's what wins him a lot of the games. You know, Robbie doesn't rely on that.
Replay.
It's interesting to see the clash in styles. It really makes for great games.
Play it again at 7.
And then Martin last week, of course, he's a power player. He's got that power
think-
serve, power shooting.
I think with Martin last week, saw in the first game, like
Play
just
2.
serve. He's got a wicked serve, wicked power, and then that kill off the back wall is just phenomenal. Like, he just gets down so low, and then you can see in the third game he was just burnt out. Like, he plays a game where there's just so much power and so much force into that ball. Like, they're going to get tired eventually. Like, all he needed was one more ace. That's all he needed.
I only
shot.
saw the highlights. I was away last week myself, but I'd say in the third game it was probably mental fatigue. Come back from throwing away a big lead like that, and I've done it, been on the receiving end of it,
Play
come back
2.
like that in a final, and it hurts, you know. Trying to get your frame of mind right for the next game, it's hard.
That's very true, especially 8-point lead, like 7-point lead. But I reckon Martin, in a few years, will be All-Ireland senior champion.
Yeah, because
He's got all the shots. He's athletic.
and he has a good record against Robbie, you know. His record against Robbie's very good, so if he just was to get over that hurdle there, you know, he's there or thereabouts. this year would have been a great opportunity for him.
9, play 2.
I think he'll be interested in the next few years as well. If Killian comes back over and gives a good run at the All-Ireland Championship, we'll just have to see.
I'll give you some inside information that Killian probably will never come back, but that's his opinion at the moment.
Never say never.
Never say never is right.
10, play 2.
But I reckon Martin, like, he had Nash in the quarterfinals, another tough tiebreaker, like, and then going into Robbie, like, must have felt confident going into that game.
Definitely, yeah.
And then
nearly had forgotten about Nash there, of course, just when he had a year out last year, but he's another top player back on the circuit at the moment, so it's great to see the top class have
11,
excellent matches in every round.
exactly, and Fleming especially.
Yeah,
Another
great
Cork
run.
lad.
Great run from this year.
Had a fantastic season. I mean, took 2 years out, came back, got to an Ireland semi-final. Something to be laughed at.
Definitely not.
Especially so competitive at the top as well.
Point.
I mean, Shanks, Robbie, Martin, Diarmid.
12, play 2.
Oh, big set.
Bad shot from Robbie.
We're getting
That's a great
caught
shot.
talking about some other topics here, and the game at the moment, it's run into a massive lead here early. 13-2 to Charlie Shanks. I don't think anybody saw this coming.
No, not really, especially after last year's performance. I mean, Robbie really dominated
13,
last year,
play
especially
2.
throwing the front of the court. This year, Robbie's just hitting a few, like, you see the last
One
shot there,
shot ball,
just too
second
hard,
serve.
didn't hit the roof, came off too much off the back wall. Easy setup for Shanks.
Shanks is up for this. He came here, you know, he came with a game plan. He wasn't here till 10-15 minutes before his match. People were wondering, where is he, you know. He was coming, he was just going to come here ready to go. He has that plan in his mind. When he gets into serve, he's taking that extra couple of seconds, thinking about it. And
That
it's
is
working.
true.
Look, he's coming back, just taking his
2
time,
in,
setting.
13
He's
out.
thinking every shot out in his head.
1 short ball, second serve.
Robbie's missing a lot of them first serves.
Exactly. You know, that extra couple of seconds I'm talking about, Shanks is just taking it, composing himself, whereas Robbie's going in and maybe rushing it a bit. Here's another setup. Elected for the roof shot.
Will he go for the kill?
He does.
Gets it.
Brilliant shot. Just took a little bit of pace off at that time.
Good shot. Point.
That's the thing with Robbie, he doesn't need that much power. He just kind of flicks the wrist and it just... Whoa.
Anything you can do, that's what Charlie just said. Perfect.
Great shot.
But like that, for a tall man,
4, Killian.
he got down and
Jack.
contacted that ball only about 4 inches from the ground, sent it out
Time.
horizontally
At
and roll
13,
out.
play
Brilliant.
3, coming back. Charlie serve.
Just going to take a quick break here while the court gets dried. We'll be back to you in a minute. And we're back live now. Robbie McCarthy just returning to court. Once the guys finish drying off the floor, we should be back underway. Kind of a situation none of us really foresaw here at the moment. Charlie Shanks racing into an early lead, 13-3. But we're not going to
Rule out
Robbie
yet.
just yet,
No,
as
no,
we've
no.
seen.
Especially after last week's performance. I mean, Robbie's never really out of it. So,
Yeah. He's the
3-13.
comeback king at the moment.
Exactly. Sure, there's that massive article on Balls.ie last week, written from Paul Fitzpatrick.
Charlie's in the zone.
I
Just
mean, for the whole game,
perfectly
Charlie's
focused.
just
Okay,
for the
resume
whole
play,
game,
lads.
just in the front alley, taking his time, slowing down the
13
serve,
into
thinking
Charlie.
about everything.
There's
There's
been a
3
couple of
out
his
to Robbie.
serves that were just short, you know, they're tight, and,
Yeah.
and a couple of maybe playovers and stuff like that. But he hasn't got involved, hasn't appealed, hasn't argued, hasn't said
getting on with the
anything,
game.
just getting on with him. And maybe sometimes that has been a bit of a downfall to him.
I mean, he kills.
He's just getting on with it.
Mark.
He's got a good serve. Every ball off the back wall, especially left back,
14.
straight that right hand corner,
Play
kills.
3.
Another great serve.
Sometimes you know yourself when a game's getting away from you, you tend to chase and look for things. Look at that for a shot.
Perfect pass shot down the left. But you look at Robbie, he doesn't look too worried.
Point.
Still looks calm.
No.
15, play 3.
Best of 3 anyway, so even if this one goes, it's still there. Lovely pass again from Charlie. Oh,
Just misses that dump.
bit of a spin on the return from Robbie. It just caught Charlie a little bit flat-footed.
Play 15 out.
Oh, it's a nice
Lovely serve there.
Has to kill that.
He doesn't. Oh! Going back with his closed fist. How do you like that?
Shanks,
Brilliant.
he's the only player that can do that.
Hand
I
out.
mean, closed fist, going backwards.
15 in.
You have to
rolls
see
up.
my left hand. No comment.
There we go. Oh, good
What a
pick.
pick.
Tries him back.
There's that overhand
shot from
pass
Robbie.
again.
Nice shot. Even Michael Hennigan
And
would pick
out.
that ball.
3
He picks
in.
everything.
Play
Ever.
15
From outside
out.
the court, he nearly reached in there and got that one.
The worst man to play. I remember playing him in senior championship this year. 2.5 hours.
Mark.
Spider hands.
That's what they call him, the spider.
4, play 15.
Perfect weight on that sealing defensive shot there by Charlie off the serve. Overhit by Robbie. There's the
Replay.
chance.
Yeah, great
Bit
call.
of crossing, yeah, it's the right call there.
I think Gavin Buggy's doing an excellent job.
Yeah. Gavin's never going to get
4, play 15.
too concerned if anybody complains. He's not going to get thrown off. He's going to call
One
it as he
short ball,
sees it.
second serve.
Top
I think that's the
referee.
best way to be. You can't really have players influencing you during the decisions, which happens to a few refs.
Yeah, it does. Just kind of need to lay down the law early on and just let them get on with it.
Did you get that?
That's a spectacular pick.
And another
With the
kill.
left hand going
out.
towards the right. Came to nothing, but it was just great skill that he had it to flip it up. Packed audience here again for the men's
4
final
out.
as it was for the ladies. As we've had great crowds all weekend for the festival weekend. I think everybody enjoys the experience of coming up here and having crowds at their games
That's another great
all
shot.
under one roof.
I think that's the best thing about it. Kingsford.
Point.
When there's a single header, there's not much of a crowd because it's hard
16.
to remember the matches. But when everything's on in the same court, especially
Play
in Kingsford, there's
4.
3 good courts. It's just excellent that everyone's up here watching.
Yeah. And as a player, that's what we all want. You want a bit of a crowd, someone
bigger
cheering
crowd,
you
the
on.
better.
Exactly.
Oh, Robbie misses that dump. I think he's looking for a cover.
See, Robbie's just getting drawn into these little arguments and looking at the ref. And Charlie's looking at the front wall.
17.
He's focused.
Play
I don't
4.
think he's even looked out at the crowd yet.
No, he doesn't care. It's just, I
One short ball, second serve.
don't even think he's looked at Robbie once. He's
No.
just not.
He doesn't give a care.
No.
That's just 2 up for Robbie.
Possible play over there on the first
Play it
one.
again.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh,
Replay.
I think it was two balls before that.
yeah.
And it needed to be called anyway, so it's the right call.
Shanks taking his time again. Up 17-4. Only 4 points to win the first game.
17. Play 4.
Lane 4. Nobody really saw this coming. It's great to see. A change up in it. Robbie's going to really have to up his game in the second game. This one isn't over just yet, but one would imagine
Another.
with shots like that. Beautiful.
It wasn't even a kill that was spectacular. It was a spin with the kill. It just ricocheted to the right, like.
Yeah, so if the ball
Aiming
doesn't
play 4.
exactly kill, you've got your plan B, the ball,
Long
pace and the
serve.
spin.
Front line.
You're going for the pick
Second
and it just
serve.
spins away from you, like.
I think that's what separates the best from the rest. That we can all kind of put a bit of spin on the ball and our serves when we're bouncing the ball. Charlie there off the back wall or mid rally.
Another bad shot from Robbie.
There we go again.
Point.
Charlie here, 19-4,
19.
2 points
Play
for the first
4.
game. This game has flown really. Almost similar to the ladies' game. one person in complete control and the other person not getting a foothold at all. There we go, 20.
That's it.
Game ball. So
2 times in a row, Robbie's hit that back wall.
20. Play 4.
Easy setups for Charlie off that back wall. That's a bit better.
here we go again. Rocket power.
Oh, no, hit his foot.
Hit him.
I thought it was a hinder, yeah?
Yeah.
Replay.
There we go
Thought I
again.
hit you on the
There's
foot, Charlie.
myself and Gavin spoke about it in the last game. It is the rule. There's nothing you can do about it, but it really needs
It
to
helped
be
me in
looked
the first
into.
game anyway, so I can't complain.
20.
Yeah, we've all been there. You know, you're standing there and this ball hits you in the head. It was going backwards, and it's a replay. But for the moment, the referee has no other option just to replay it. So this game's going to go on for another minute or two.
It's a great shot.
Great shot, right into the corner.
Oh, good pick.
Excellent pick.
Back on that roof. Charlie fixing his glasses during the rally. Oh,
Here's the
that's
shot.
what- Robbie's going to get that. Another setup.
That's a replay.
Cover.
I think.
Replay.
Yeah,
It's the
great
right call there by the ref.
Green ball.
Charlie did kill the ball, but like I said, look, just turns around, getting on with it. It's good to see.
20. Play 4.
So game ball 4 again. Here we go again, third time.
Short ball.
One
Lovely
foul
flick
ball.
by Robbie there.
Front line. Second serve. And a short.
Serve.
Dug out by Robbie.
Robbie has to kill this. 2 up.
Doesn't.
Game
And
up. First game.
that's it, first game. 21-4. Quick handshake there. And comfortably taken first game by Charlie Shanks. 21 points to 4. We're going to take a quick 2-minute break. We'll be back to you after this. We're back live now for the start of the second game in the O'Neill's 40x20 Championship. Robbie McCarthy back in court first here, trying to hit a few practice shots here.
I mean, in that first game, you could really see like the Robbie was just missing a lot of shots. Like all the kills were just coming up too much, overhitting on the back wall, setting up Charlie just way too much. Like, you know, but Charlie's playing excellent, but Robbie's kind of letting Charlie play that well as well.
I don't think it's anything got to do with tiredness. You know, they've had a full week off, but after such a tough battle last week for Robbie, I would have expected him to be sharper after coming out of a real test. You know, usually that stands to you more so than Charlie was.
Especially going through a tough game. Like, yeah, exactly, yeah. Especially going through a tough game. I mean,
usually it stands
he knows
to
he
you.
needs to up his game for this week. This All-Ireland final. He knew Charlie was going to be up for it. And we'll see how he responds now in the second game. He just needs to go for them kills, make sure it's a bit lower. Them first serves need to be in, and he cannot send him off the back wall. You see how Charlie's just crucial off that back wall.
See there again, Charlie
Just
taking his time. Gav Buggy had to go out and get him. You know, he knows what he's doing here. He knows.
Tiger Neely was doing that earlier. I heard leaving the court a few times.
The referee was having none of it. I heard.
Heard that. Tiger's notorious for the right. The minor champion.
Charlie here just making Robbie sweat a little in there.
I mean, the longer Robbie waits to start the second game, it's going to be in his head, you know, about that first game. I mean, to beat Robbie to 4 is an achievement in itself. Like,
I'm trying to think. The last time that I remember Robbie being beaten to 4 was probably a final by Brady. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
unfortunately for both players, they were both beaten by similar score lines before in finals. He was such a dominant force.
exactly. I mean, Robbie's going for 4 in a row this year. Yeah. He's looking under threat. Let's see how he responds now. Charlie's still taking his time.
I think it's all mind games, Charlie. He knows what he's doing.
I love the Kevin hospitality up here. It's A1. A1.
So we should be ready to go now. Charlie's back in court.
Right, lads.
He's carrying on where he
play.
left off, rolling ball.
Nice intimidation factor
Second
before they start the
game.
second game.
Westmeath
Robbie to serve first.
0-0.
No score.
Great serve from Robbie. Good response.
Point. One
First
play,
blood
0.
to Robbie. Oh, he got caught under it.
It's,
Excellent power. Left hand moving forward. Bang. You know,
And
it wasn't
out.
just the kill, you know, it was down the side as well. Even if he didn't
Zero
kill it,
in.
even if that was a foot
One
up,
out.
it's still a winner. It's percentage shot.
And you see that, like, Charlie's not making really that much enforced errors in this game. Like, he's being really patient, keeps on bringing Robbie to the roof. Waits till Robbie makes a mistake, then goes for his shots.
Oh, it just came around the corner.
Up with too high
Robbie
again.
over hitting it.
Yeah. I mean, his kills are just really coming up.
Point. One plays 1.
Oh, into the
And
ground.
out.
It's a hand out.
Oh,
1 in.
He took it
Play
on the chin.
1 out.
yeah.
He-
Still no argument with the ref. That was a good ball.
Listen, it happens, you know. We've all done that stupid serve into the ground.
Another
Just need to
great
get on
shot.
with it. Look, didn't phase him at all. Straight back in.
Good shot.
35 feet out.
Hand out.
Left hand bang. Even the
One.
referee admired
Play
that
1.
shot.
Oh,
1 short ball, second serve.
nearly another hand out there.
Just need to slow it down and find his tempo here again. Lucky there, the ref didn't call it on the front line, I think. It is rare, you know, referees
They don't really
call it on the first serve. It's rare you get called on a second. I know you should, but
You should.
Hand out.
He's called on
One
Charlie
play, 1.
maybe twice in this game, especially in the first game. Good serve from Robbie.
Charlie, when he goes for that real low serve, he has to kind of spread his legs, and it tends to go over the front line a lot with his left.
Oh, point.
Robbie will take it. He'll take it.
They all count.
They all count.
2 play 1.
Gavin Buggy liked that shot there.
1 short ball, second serve.
Speciality shot there.
Oh,
Do you see the hop on that?
it wasn't even. That was like a classic Johnny Wood shot there.
Except for it worked.
Sean Kerr would have picked it though all the same.
Hand out.
Oh, you know, Robbie
1 in,
thought he was
2
within
out.
range of going forward, going to pick that, and then the ball just hopped 6 or 8 inches to the left, giving him no chance.
Great
A
serve.
crack serve.
Marking and it's together at 2.
Together at 2. Full house here in Kingsford, loving the action, applauding every shot.
It's a good return from Robbie. Shot.
Oh, it's going to be a
Replay.
play over there. Nothing really. I don't.
That was a
Robbie's
smart.
looking out here, but
Play it again.
in fairness, I don't know where Charlie was supposed to go. He was a foot out from the wall, and it went down between him and the wall. He couldn't go anywhere.
I mean, it's a smart shot to play because if he kills it, it's a point. And
No
if it
crossing
comes
the
up,
ball,
it just
lads.
It's a play
it's
over.
a play over.
Yeah.
Play 2.
There's no
It's just
real
a
way
smart
you're
shot,
losing.
yeah.
I don't
Charlie
think
knows
it's,
that.
I don't think it's an avoidable anyway. Where could he really go? Will he go for it? No, he doesn't.
I mean, Charlie's taking his time. He's
Sussing
going to wait
it
for
out.
this,
There
and he
he
might
has
go
a
for
chance.
it.
Look.
Boom. Yeah,
Methodical, isn't
Smart.
it? You know,
very smart.
not rushing, not getting suckered into the half chances.
Point. 3 play 2.
Another bottom brick.
1 short ball, second serve.
It's interesting here on the second serve as well. Charlie's just going for it. Same as his first serve. You know, he isn't going for the usual wraparound or lob. Or he's just saying,
You can just see he looks
my
confident.
serve's that good. I'm just going to do it.
You can see he looks confident. Oh,
I think that. Oh, big
That's
help.
the first
I
one
thought
first
I
there,
was
don't we?
skidding myself, but obviously
2
not.
in,
Both
3
players
out.
happy to continue.
happy. Good serve.
Excellent
Great serve.
serve.
Mark it.
We can see
Just
can
to
Robbie
get it
pick it
at
up now.
3. Hold it.
Yeah, I was just about
2
to say
serves, Robbie.
the
crowd
difference
is
here is
still
Robbie
clapping,
is
so I'm going to
Robbie's
replay
trying
the
to
whole
get going
thing.
and Charlie
3 play
is gonna-
3. 2 serves.
He's in no
time.
hurry. He's wiping his brow.
Charlie taking his time.
Okay, go on.
Complete.
Oh, bad shot from Charlie.
He might get away with it.
Great
No.
shot.
Shot.
Excellent
You
shot.
actually see it came round off the back wall.
Fine.
Charlie had kind of given up on it, but
4-3.
I think he was expecting this to be killed.
exactly, yeah.
Now look at that
Look
spin.
at that for shot.
I mean, flawless pass.
You've this to look forward to next year now.
Hand out.
Just to let you know, you're going to be looking at a lot of those spins.
I don't think I'll get that far.
3 in, 4 out. One foul ball front line, Charlie. Second serve.
So it was a short ball, but Gavin just reminded him the first fault was his leg going across the front line, so that's what he's calling the foul for.
Shot.
Lucky that ball didn't hit him. He had moved across, got away with it.
Nice shot.
Well done, Charlie. Just got Robbie back onto his left hand.
He'll
Brilliant
take
shot.
that.
Did very well. The ball was
Mark
stuck to
it.
the wall there. He just
Great
slight
shot.
underhand.
And it's
That
to
ball
get it
is
at
them
4.
balls.
The wall. Yeah, brilliant. Good shot. 4-4. It's tight so far in this game, but the
Cover.
first
it.
game was
Yeah.
tight just for the first couple of points as well. So
Play that again.
What's he looking for? An avoidable?
I don't know. Yeah. Once again, there, Robbie just getting a little frustrated.
4.
Yeah,
Play
it's
4.
understandable. You know, we've all been there when things just aren't going your way. He just needs to knuckle down and play his game because,
Exactly.
let's face
Look
it,
at that
if
spin,
Robbie
lads.
plays his game the best he can, he'll win. That's just the way it is.
Especially when he goes to get some kills. Sure, look at that for a pass shot. Charles is picking everything. He's always in the
Brilliant
middle
picking.
court. Hits that ball straight in the middle court.
Good recovery by Shanks.
Too high. They're looking for a spin.
And he's
Then
looking
Charles
for a
looking
skid
skid.
now.
He's walking up anyway.
The ball.
Hand out. Dry the court, lads. I didn't see it skidding, Charlie.
I have to say, I
4
didn't see
play
a
4.
skid myself now, but
No,
Charlie's appealing
they're
now.
only to adjudicate the lines.
yeah, referee spot on there. The player, Charlie's asking for a linesman to have a look at it, but linesmen are there to assist in the serves, and the serves
4
only,
play
so that's
4
the right
coming
call by
back.
the
Robbie
referee.
serve.
We're back about 30 seconds once the guys have dried up the court. Back after this. And we're back live now again. Gavin Buggy, the referee, just inside in the court here and inspecting it just to see.
Sees it wet in some areas.
Just gonna have a wee look, and the referee might ask them if it starts getting wet, just to throw on a headband. 'Cause with the heat in the court, it happens. You know, and the last thing we want to see is one of the guys slipping and getting injured on such a big occasion as this.
Time.
Robbie's in and waiting, just ready to get going again.
So it's Robbie's serve. 4 plays 5. It's a lot closer than the last game anyway so far.
Yeah, but
Charlie's made a few
what was it? 4 plays 3 at one stage, and the other one.
I think
but-
Charlie's making more than 4 errors in this game already.
Yeah.
Compared to the last game where he was pretty much flawless.
And maybe
Okay.
part of that might be got to do with Robbie just a little more into it, so the unforced errors aren't as unforced as you think. You know, he's pushing them around, making them work for it. So resuming play now. 4-4 according to referee. The scoreboard just needs to be updated there, I think.
Hold it. 4-5 is the score.
The referee just...
4-5.
I don't know about the scoreboard. It's not me that's doing it, Gavin.
Yeah, I have 4-all. I thought I called 4-4, but it's 5-4 over there. I'm going to go with what I called first, 4-4.
Yeah, I think
Whoever's
the
on the
referee...
scoreboard is wrong. 2 serves.
Okay,
4
so
in,
just
4 out.
clarify that's fine. That's well dealt with by the referee. Just stopping it, you know, and having a conversation with the guys and letting them know where to stand.
Just explains what he thinks.
Exactly,
you know?
that's it. You know, they just want to know where to stand as well. And there was no complaints by Charlie.
Replay.
So
Replay, yeah.
it must be the right call.
Four.
Great serve.
And ace serve.
I mean, there wasn't that much power in the serve.
Fine.
Just died in the back corner.
5-4.
It's up.
Whoa! And like we said, it was a good shot. And then there was also that skip the ball out to the left, just pulled it away from the player.
4
no chance
in,
picking
5
it.
out.
The 4-5. Charlie's behind here, probably for the first time
the
since.
whole game.
Yeah. It's only the slenderest of margins. I think it's going to be gone pretty soon. Oh, there we go. That's well dug out. See that little fist shot Charlie has.
You don't know where the ball's
You have
going
no
because
idea what he's going to do with it. But he knows where it's going. That's
Yeah.
the main thing.
He's the only person who knows where that ball's going.
Shot by Robbie
Shot,
right into the
salute
corner,
the
but he's giving away possession
That's
here,
a tap.
and it's punished.
Mark.
You can't afford to give it away. You know, he had half a chance himself, and he just kind of threw away the initiative. Charlie fully capitalised.
Get it at 5.
So back square again. That's what we want to see. Tight games in our finals here.
So
Yeah, it's just, it looked to me, it was just
Could be a full
half an
fault,
inch
though.
over. It was definitely good lengthwise.
comes out the sidewalk.
Patient play again, going to drive Robbie back.
They go for it.
It's a great shot.
Nice shot from Robbie. They go for it.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
What a shot.
Fantastic shot from Shanks.
Charlie just having a word with the wall.
That left hand.
That's some shot. Like 35 foot out
Point.
against the reigning 3-time champion and just
6.
flatten it.
Play 5.
Takes balls and skill. It's brilliant.
1 short ball,
Looks like a
second
short
serve.
serve to me, yeah.
Great call from the ref.
Just as a server, just see his next 5 serves. See, do you think he goes over the line?
Second serve here. And he goes for it.
Charlie style.
Oh. He got away with
Point.
it. That's kind of
Misses.
an uncharacteristic miss shot by Charlie. It was kind of a nothing shot. He got away with it.
Sorry.
I think Robbie probably didn't expect to get the shot at all.
And Robbie
7.
he should be putting the
Play
shots away.
5.
Oh, definitely.
Especially a man of his caliber. Like.
Here's a big opportunity for Robbie.
Hold it.
Completely fluffs it.
Fluffs. He needs to go for them
Completely.
kills. He just needs to go for them.
So Charlie probably wanted that shot. But listen to what the referee calls it, that's it. So 7-5 to Robbie, or to Charlie here. He's just got his nose in front again.
Replay at 7. Play 5.
It's a
Short.
foot fault.
1 short ball, second serve.
great rivalry these two have. You know, we were speaking earlier about Katrina Casey and Aisling Riley did a great rivalry in the ladies' game and the men's game. You know, we had Tony Healy and Paul Brady for years, and these two really
5 in,
had
7
a
out.
good rivalry in the All-Ireland series in recent years.
One short ball, second serve.
So Tony's back playing, and I think Paul is as well. So they might play each other again sometime.
Who knows?
No classic game.
Charlie, of course, still searching for his maiden victory. Just hasn't come his way yet. You know, you have to feel for somebody like him. You know, he got to so many finals, and then finals against Paul Brady. Any other year, if there's any other player,
Hand out.
probably would have won one. But just Paul was so dominant.
7 in,
I think
5
Paul is so
out.
mentally stronger than everyone else as well. You know, it's intimidating to beat Paul. Like, I mean, like beating Paul Brady is like, it's like winning a national championship. Or
Yeah, exactly.
you
So
know.
your players going into the court and
Point.
they were beaten already. It was that kind of
Eight
Federer,
play
or
five.
Djokovic effect. You know, people up against a name as well as the talent.
That's a good serve.
Brilliant serve.
Mark.
4 inches high off the front wall, still travelled
9,
across.
play 5.
And another one. Well, dug out. They nearly look like they're skidding out, but it's just he contacts them
It's a
so
spin.
low, and there's no elevation. They just come so flat off the floor.
Oh. Right, we need to put that away. And does.
Hand out.
Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
I reckon so.
Don't think he was going to get there, and Robbie had done nothing wrong. He'd played his shot,
5
was just
in,
moving forward.
9 out.
So. Here's a shot.
Good shot from Shanks.
He'll have another pop at it. Oh! In at one angle and came back out on the same line. Just such a
It's just
whip on that left hand.
I don't think he's missed a kill with that left hand yet.
No, but it's a
Good shot.
reverse with his
Hand
left
out.
hand.
9
Obviously,
in,
if it's
5
jumping to the
out.
right.
And he wants the floor wiped again.
Time.
Sorry, no, it's a big natural slice across the ball.
9,
his left hand
play
pops.
5, coming back.
We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Just going to take a quick break here while the guys dry the floor. Be back soon. We're back live now here. Players will be returning to court briefly. Just get a quick dry on the court.
Where are you going?
Robbie McCarthy
Time.
yet again first back into court.
Pardon?
Robbie
Sure,
rearing
sure,
and
Charlie.
ready to go
9.
again, and Charlie's
Play 5.
make him wait for it, Joe. Maybe he's just right.
I mean, Shanks from the start has slowed this game down every step of the way. That ball looked like
You
it
got to
just
do what
spit
you got to do if that's what's going to win you the game.
Exactly.
He's tried everything else the last 3 years, nothing has worked. I have to say he's been very disciplined.
Yeah.
There was one possible skid ball. I didn't see it as being a skid. He's been disciplined. He's just kept his head down, not looked
Okay.
at Robbie, not looked at the ref.
Time in.
Just playing superb.
9 in.
And I mean,
5
I give
out.
credit. Like, I mean, the consistency getting to the Ireland final every single year.
Foul serve front line.
Years, like,
Second serve.
I mean, this is Shanks' 6th final. Robbie's going for 4 in a row. I mean, every year putting that effort in. Nah, I'm right.
Cheers, Dave.
Shanks being patient again. He's going to wait for his set. I'm going to keep him going to the roof until he gets that set up.
Ooh.
There he goes. He's got it. He's going to go for it.
You bet he's going to go for it. Power, laser down the right. Brilliant.
Point. 10. Play 5.
Charlie Shanks
Look at
seeking his first title. Say probably
Nice
great
skill.
shot. Probably seeking his first title here in a year or two. You know, he was number one, winning lots of pro stops over in America a number of years ago when he was
Mark.
over there, but just of late,
11. Play 5.
he's kind of he got to the semi-final of the Gaffney, was beaten comprehensively by Martin Mulcairns, but I was watching that match myself, and Charlie wasn't himself. He was definitely had come through a battle the day before, and he seemed to have just seized up. So it'd be some Cinderella story now after having such a barren patch to come back and win the biggest title of them all in Irish soil.
12.
Exactly.
Play 5.
Especially the way he's playing at the moment. I mean, winning convincingly as well.
One short ball, second serve.
Let's not just count our chickens just yet. Nice set up. Boom.
Just too high for
Great
Robbie
shot.
again. Every time Robbie goes for that kid, it's just popping up too much. Just setting
Robbie
Charlie up.
just isn't putting them away. And
Mark.
When you see Robbie play, he goes for them dump shots. They just usually just roll
13,
out.
play 5.
Today they're just popping up. See, pop up again. He gets it. Pop up though, set up.
This is one-wall stuff here.
Casco, go on, kill him.
Forces Robbie deep. Charlie with the re-kill attempt. Oh,
That's the dump shot I was on about.
he's running to the right, away from the ball, and uses his left hand. Brilliant shot.
Shot, Robbie.
Great shot.
Hand out. 5
Got that
in.
silky smooth touch.
13 out.
That's a
Mark.
Great
fantastic
serve.
serve.
Nice bit of reverse on it. Didn't come round the corner at all.
6, play 13. One short ball, second
That's
serve.
the right call. So 6-13. Oh, great
Another
serve.
serve. 7-13.
I'd say we'd see
Seven
might
play
see a
13.
timeout here from Charlie if Robbie tags on another point or two. That was a short ball.
Yeah, but Gavin's is just an awkward
He
angle
might have
from
just
there.
been screened there.
Point.
I thought it was a
He's
short
appealing.
ball.
You thought it was short? Ricky? 2 serves. First serve, sorry. Or second serve, Robbie.
Yeah, it was the right call.
Yeah, right call. It was a short
At
ball.
7, play 13. I couldn't see it, Charlie.
It's an interesting point there. I had a conversation with Gia Handball. If that was on the WPH and both line judges deem it to be short and the referee said it was good, it'd be a play over, it'd be 2 serves. But in Ireland here, the 2 referees, line judges do overrule the referee and we go for a second serve.
Which is the right decision, I think. to be
Yeah,
honest.
I don't know. It's a strange one on the WPH. They go for a replay that the two line judges can only equal but not ever overturn. But no, if 2 eyes are definitely better than 1, you should go with what they see, in my opinion.
Especially if they're a
8,
better angle.
play
The guy on the
13.
right hand side who's a line judge, you should take his
One
word.
short
I
ball,
think
second
Gavin just
serve.
as Charlie was moving across the right probably couldn't see.
Yeah.
No fault on him. He did the right decision. Go to the linesman.
It's a nice shot. Robbie's going to go for it.
He went for it, but wasn't great.
Sure.
No what?
That was super from
Charlie
Charlie.
held up now.
You're going to hear Charlie make his plea.
No, I saw some mark, Charlie.
Can't
You
appeal
the skid.
skids.
You can only appeal the lines with the line judges. I thought it was a mark. 9, play 13.
Right call.
Charlie's just opening the door to have a word here, I think, or is it a timeout? I'm not sure.
Time out? Okay.
Yeah, it's a timeout call there.
First
with Charlie.
timeout, second
As
game
I
to Charlie.
suspected, you know, he's just going to try and stop
At
the rot
9,
here.
play 13.
We're
Coming
back in
back.
30 seconds after this timeout.
So we're here, lads.
Go.
Robbie getting the first point. 10 plays 13.
Point.
So this has really turned
10,
the game on its
play
head.
13.
Was what, 8 points of a lead? Now it's
One
like
short
3
ball, second
short balls,
serve.
the right call. There's an appeal here, but
Appeal it?
definitely the right call.
You disagree?
Oh no.
1 agrees, 1 disagrees.
Call
Second
stands.
serve.
Right call, yeah. It was actually inside the line as far as I saw, Tyke.
I think it was a right call as well. Would he put it away? That's a great shot.
Shanks just
Another
gets
setup.
it, digs it back. Oh.
He gets it. Robbie, another chance.
Still there.
Shot.
So, here we go, the comeback king.
Point.
Lives up to his name anyway.
11,
11-13.
play 13.
Game on. So we bit of a dispute here.
There's a look at that. He's not happy.
Charlie just drying the ball there. It's 11-13. Good serve. Earning himself
Set up off the back
here.
wall.
Front right.
Nice.
Great shot.
Robbie's putting away them balls, though.
12 play 13.
1 point game. Short ball.
One short ball, second
Here for
serve.
Charlie. You know, if he gets in and just keeps ahead, but if Robbie catches him here, it'll be a mental defeat. He'd have all the momentum going forward then, I think.
When you've got such a lead and someone just passes you out, it's kind of all that hard work's really for nothing. Cover ball.
Although that said, I'm sure if Charlie was offered it at the start of the game to have won the first one comfortably and be 13-12 up or be so tight, he'd definitely take it.
13 in,
He
12 out.
be eager to tag on a few points here.
I mean, getting a point when you go and serve is so crucial. I mean, like, if you feel like you can't get a point serving, I mean, mentally, like, that will drain you.
Oh, look at
That's
that. He fooled me. I thought he was going front right.
So did I.
Robbie took a side shift to the right and boomed it down the left.
14
Brilliant shot.
play 12.
Great shot.
Great shot by Charlie. Look, stuck to the wall.
Comes up from the wall. Another great shot.
Oh, that's unavoidable. But anyway, it didn't matter.
Point.
Didn't matter. Well done by Charlie. Great kill.
15 play 12.
Well done to the ref for not calling a cover.
Yeah. In my opinion, it would have been a point either way because Robbie kind of didn't make enough effort to get out of the way. Ducking isn't the same as moving, I don't think.
Replay.
Yeah.
Charlie have another face-to-face with the wall there. He's composing himself. Charlie gets to 20 here in this game. I don't think we'll see a fist pump or a roar. He's going to be composed until this game is done. There won't be a peep out of him.
100%. You can see
sure
how
he's still
concentrated he is
hurting.
for this game. I mean,
Digs
not
it
looking at
out.
the ref, not looking at Robbie, and Robbie misses that. That's
Bad miss
big.
by Robbie.
Bad miss.
Bad miss. It was a bit lax and lazy there. He hit it shoulder height with his left hand. Feet weren't set properly. I know it's easy for me to say, but usually Robbie gets his feet right and strokes it in rather than clawing it from above.
16 play 12.
16-12.
Robbie needs to get him out here.
Breathing space again for Charlie in a setup.
4
Hit
point
the
needs.
front
He's
wall
going
first.
for it. Get stuck with the side wall. That's some
Brilliant
shot.
shot here. Robbie having a little look up at the referee, but he's spot on there. That's no play over. You know, you're allowed to play it down the channels. It's a passing shot. He messed up the shot
17,
beforehand and got
12.
himself on the wrong side of Charlie, so that's his bad. There's a replay. So 17-12. Charlie dug in there after giving away those 7 points in a row.
7
I think
points,
it
yeah.
was.
Play 12.
He's only 4 points away from winning this All-Ireland. Oh, what a shot.
Brilliant shot.
Great shot.
Charlie must be, what, 6'2", 6'3", and he got right down to the ground, picked up his left, and
18,
flipped it into the front
12.
left. Brilliant
I
shot.
feel his pain being 6'2" playing handball.
Football, front line. Second serve.
It's the pros and cons to it, I suppose.
All cons, all cons.
Not if you're Michael Hedigan, though. He reaches everything.
That's his arm span, I think. Robbie.
6'2" tall and 7 foot wingspan.
Be in the back of the alley, picking in the front of the alley. Oh, so bad.
Wee bit of an unforced error there by Charlie.
Out.
I think he's allowed one at this stage. And a
Timeout.
timeout
Second
taken.
time out, second game. At 12 players, 18 coming back.
Timeout. So we're back in 30 seconds. Okay, and we're back now. Just waiting on both players to return to court.
We even have Michael Finnegan cleaning the alley now. 3-time minor champion.
Last man, and the only man who'll ever do it again.
Was it 1994, 1993, 1992?
Because of course our minor used to be under 19, so he had 3 bites at the cherry. He took all 3. Then following on from that, we had a fellow Cork man of yours, Tony Healy, 2 in a row.
Biggest legend in Cork.
And then following on from that, it was kind of split between a number of players. Charlie Shanks got 1 there, and then 2004, 2005, Robbie McCarthy did the double. And since then, nobody has managed to do the double again. So it's a hard feat to do.
Johnny Woods in 2014.
Time
Niall
in.
Corr 2015. And Sean Corr last year's minor champion.
12 in, 18 out.
So we're ready to rock. 12-18. Oh, he skips it. That's a big mess.
You won't be happy with that.
18 in, 12 out.
I think Charlie's going to close it here. Just with misses like that, Robbie can't afford to do that.
Nah, you can't rule Robbie out. He's going to get this. That's a shot. That's the shot he's going for.
Robbie's
needs a
gonna,
point
Robbie's
zero,
gonna
though.
try and prove me wrong here, I'm sure.
12 in, 18 out.
Would love to see another fight back here and
Big setup.
box office stuff. Oh,
Oh, close.
feather touch, just got away with it. Charlie had his hand to it, just couldn't do it. Just couldn't do enough.
Point. 13 plays 18.
Gap of 5 points here.
That's a great serve.
Thrown around the house there by Charlie. It's a great shot, right into the corner. Earns
Will he
himself
go
a
for
setup. Whoa,
I mean,
he got it.
And out.
I honestly thought
Charlie
that
got
was
it, I
going
mean.
to the right wall.
I
right
did
front
too.
kill.
It seemed to catch in his gloves. We'll ask him after whether he meant it. I'm sure he'll remember which one.
He's looking for the towel again. Tactics.
Just starting to get wet like this. I wonder if it's time maybe the referee asked the players to put on a headband and just stop a lot of this.
Change the jerseys.
Unnecessary,
Especially the sweat from the goggles, it seems to be the problem.
yeah, it's just right over the service line. Seems to happen a lot. As players are power serving, it just comes off their brow. I think it's something else that maybe should be looked at. Just introducing the sweat bands. It'd stop some of these unnecessary stoppages. So we're just about ready to go here now. Charlie Shanks returning to
Time.
court.
So it's 18 in. Play at the 13 out.
So 18-13, 5 points still the margin here.
Oh,
Skips
Robbie
it in.
misses again.
19.
Nods ahead.
13.
He's not happy.
19.
So 2 points away here from
Play at
the
13.
biggest win of his career.
Foul
You know,
serve front line.
He's won big
Second
over in
serve.
America. But
Robbie rolls that up.
he's won big over in America before, Charlie, but for all Irish people, this is the big one.
He get his poster up here in Cavan, huh? That's all that matters. The poster. Oh, that is a bad miss.
Big groan from the audience here. Everyone fully
And now
expected that one to
13
roll
in,
out. Was a
19 out.
If
golden
he got that,
opportunity.
he'd be on game ball, serving
One
for the
shot
game.
Short
ball,
ball.
second serve.
That was a big point.
Yeah. Robbie, of course, has his name up on the wall here in Kingscourt, on our wall of fame with all the past champions. Charlie would be eager to get his face up there. With shots
That's a
like
great
that,
shot.
you won't be waiting too long. That's a brilliant shot. Just guided it into the corner.
Hand out. 19 in.
19.
13 out.
13. Almost got the crack serve. That one's just going to sit up off
Did
the
he
back
kill it?
wall.
Nice shot from Robbie.
It's a good shot there.
Shot.
Just drives him back. Left
Wall
hand.
has to kill it.
What a
Great
pick
pick.
by Robbie. He's not going to
Great
pick
shot.
that one though. Charlie Shanks there just looks up at the referee. He's just composing himself there. Has to keep his keep his emotions in check
Oi.
just for another few moments.
This was the score last week, was it?
Yeah, we had this
Charlie
last week.
versus Robbie. Will we see another comeback?
20. Play 13.
So here we are, championship ball for Charlie Shanks. A 6th time of asking, 6th final. Veteran performance here from him, and he has a shot.
He goes
Doesn't
for
put
it.
a
Replay, contact.
replay by the referee. I think it's the right call there. Yeah, bit of
great
contact.
call.
He called it good and early as well before Robbie got to have any sort of a
Taking
swing
shot.
on it. So as we were, match
20.
championship ball, serving
Play
13.
13.
And here it
Nice
is.
Second kill.
Replay
Replay,
again
green
by the
ball.
referee, yeah. Crowd groaning there, but there's nothing that the referee can do about it. It's the right call, and the last thing you want is a debatable point on such a
Match point.
Exactly.
Play 13.
Third time lucky, perhaps.
Same serve as last week. Good return. Goes to the roof. Robbie's.
Oh, that's lax.
That's too laxed. He's going to get that though.
Oh, he has it.
No.
Play it again. Green
No.
ball.
Screen ball.
What you think? Screen? Robbie's not complaining, so.
Yeah.
I think Charlie went the wrong way, but.
Charlie went in because he thought he was going to get there, and then he saw it so late. He was on the wrong line. There was no fault on either player.
Plays to 13.
It was like that other shot we said about earlier. You go for it, you kill it, you get the play over. And that's it! It's all over! Charlie Shanks on his 6th attempt has won it. A nice sporting handshake between the two here. Robbie McCarthy was just outplayed on the day. Charlie Shanks, brilliant performance.
Well deserved on the day, especially.
I think it's been long overdue.
Hugging the girlfriend.
The wife there,
Thrill
or
for
a
him.
hug from the family. It's great to see. What a performance. And up to Merv McCann, his longtime trainer. He'll be delighted. Slapping the head of him. That's brilliant. Great response
I'd say
from the audience here.
They're ready for finally winning the All-Ireland, Joe. Getting so far 6 times, and now he's finally done it.
Being congratulated there by Robbie Senior.
Play and your new
And very gracious
2017
in defeat
40
there by Robbie.
champion,
Yeah,
fair play.
Charlie Shanks.
So I'll let us go now over to John Kelly, who's going to be doing the presentations.
And we're going to ask our presentation party of Uachtaráin, GA Handball, Joe Masterson, and Cormac Farrell of O'Neill Sports to take their way to the court to make the presentations. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, just ask your attention, please, as we do the presentations. Firstly, to our runner-up. I think you all agree he's been a fantastic champion, and he's not finished yet. He'll be back for more, and we'll see him on the stage very shortly again. Will you please give a huge round of applause to Westmeath's Robbie McCarthy. And now, your winner and first-time champion, the 2017 O'Neill's 40-20 Senior Singles Champion, from Armagh, Charlie Shanks.
I'd just like to thank everybody for their support. This is the 5th year I've come here, and it's the first win, and there's a lot of boys up there who've been coming since the very first one, Connor and Dee and that. They've had to see a lot of losses. And they're probably thinking, what's the point in going up here today, lads? I'd like to thank my coaches over the years. My dad was my first coach, then there was Dee McCarr, Mickey Mooney, then Merv, the Swerve, came along, everyone knows Merv. And he took me to the next level. And I suppose I dug deep this year. You know, at the start of the year, I went and knocked a few people's doors, cold called them, and you know, they're probably thinking, what the hell was I ringing them? One of them was Eugene Kennedy. I'd like to thank Eugene for the session he did with me. It was very valuable, and it paid off there today. I'm sure he was watching and seeing exactly everything he was talking about. Hopefully I executed. And the other one was Damien Martin for his S&C support. I don't think Damien's here. outside of that, it's just over the years, I've been very lucky that I've been sort of under sort of a sponsorship scheme with a sports institute for Northern Ireland based in Jordanstown, and they've given me a lot of support over the last 4 or 5 years. And I suppose when I joined them, that was when I hit my first All-Ireland final, so they brought me up and gave me that extra 10% to be at the elite level here today. So just thanks everyone, and thanks to King's Court for a great complex. And Robbie, don't forget Robbie. I'm due one, Robbie, you know. But, thanks to Robbie for a good game.